let's toast in your name. Raise your glass to the moon till we dine with the gods. Here's a toast, here's a toast to you, to painting the map. And winning new land and get home safe, 'cause you can't be replaced. The night you return, we're having a feast, so let's toast. The night you return, we're having a feast. The candles will burn. You conquered the east and get home safe, 'cause you can't be replaced. The honors you've earned, you fought like a beast, so let's toast in your name. Raise your glass to the moon till we dine with the gods. Here's a toast, here's a toast to you, to painting the map.
Hi. All right, here we are. Hello. So to recap, you guys were hired to go check out what appeared to be an evil presence at Tremere Castle, a presence that had not been there for a very long time. Upon investigating, you found a female vampire and her minions. You engaged in battle. You've searched the castle high and low. You've put some poor experimented on bastards out of their misery. You found and lost some companions, and you found another companion, a goblin wizard by the name of Reed of the Loom, and no relation to his cousin Fruit. You guys have fought knights and priests, and you've decided to rest before forging on into the castle. So you guys are in the treasure area. You had looted the shit out of it and rested, and that's where we will pick up. I believe you guys short rested. Either that or like you just wrecked shop because I see all of you at full hit points. All right. Seraphima. Oh, you know what? You guys just wrecked shop. I remember. Like you just kind of walked. Yeah, yeah. It was pretty rough for the bad guys. The bad guys. So, yep. Seraphima's good. Right. There is if you remember down here, there was the illusory bridge with the narrow plank that you guys went across and a temple area that you desecrated. But to be fair, it was a shrine to Vecna, so it's not like you guys were total bastards. I, evil. Why not? Well, we can roll for you if you have to, or you can roll dice. Like we can figure it out. Oh, definitely. So you guys wake up. Seraphima kind of. Well, I had good night. I had nice nap. How about you guys? We go kill vampire bitch now. All right. What are you guys doing? You just heading down? Every single piece spec, there may be a sliver. There may actually be. You look really closely, and Reed might have a gold tooth that you're thinking about getting out later, but you're not entirely certain. Are they gold? He really doesn't have gold teeth. I was kidding. You can make mac. Oh, how do you make the macros just for the rolls? Don't, other than just clicking on the thing. Uh, I wallow you guys. We go. Um, yeah. This was the temple. There were the statues of the brides, with Zatanna being up first. Then they came in here and saw it and wrecked shop because it was a shrine to Vecna. Yeah, I thought. Oh yeah, you did. I was going to say I thought you already did that. You were explaining that you did. Yeah. You see a long corridor lit by torch and a stairway that goes down. If I could get a perception check, please. Looks perfectly safe. Hells yeah. Yeah, it's totally safe. You guys make it down. Do you guys have your? Can you guys move your tokens? Sometimes when I copy and paste, it doesn't work right. All right, cool. So you guys go enter down the stairs and come to a circular room with a double doors on each end. On the doorknobs are ornately carved uh, human skulls. It's not a doorknob; it's the handle, the knob on the top of the handle. Are ornately carved human skulls. There is a you do see this symbol here, and then there's a candelabra also with skulls with the candle out of the top. Very creepy. Her interior designer was absolutely a one-trick pony. That's entirely up to you. What are you gonna do? All right, give me that nice. That'll work. It is not trapped. The doors slam open, and you hear as it echoes down the hall. I am one of boys. No, I. Oh, damn it. There we go. Got to shrink it back down. There we go. So as you guys move, give me a perception check. It is a nice long corridor made of stone. Um, the walls are very smooth, kind of clammy to the touch. Other than that, you see down the hallway a library. All right, go ahead and drag your token. Stop. Give me a dexterity save, please. Uh, if you use your Alt key, oh wait, nope, too big. If you use your Alt key, you can un take it off of the grid. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me just do this. Let me just do that. That's easier. Dex save, please. Oh, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Yes. Give me before you roll ruin. Give me a Dex save. We'll say DC 15 to like grab her or warn her. Yeah. As you step down, you like get ready to step down. As you finally notice, as he calls out, your foot hovers right above a pressure plate. No, but you could easily hop over it. It's only about a 2 foot by 2 foot square. And actually, I do need to resize the tokens a little bit. There you go. Yep, you got him biggened. Uh, mm, it's fine. I can't see it otherwise. Um, yeah, you guys make it over easily. It's more to catch people that are unawares than like once you notice it, it's like, oh, how could I have been so dumb? And I Einar just like steps right over it just easily. Like even Seraphima kind of like bunny hops over. Give me a deck save. Nothing happens. I was just messing with you. The book that you pull, it's just a bunch of gibberish as far as you're concerned. Do you speak Abyssal? Then yeah, it's a bunch of gibberish as far as you're concerned. There's a bunch of runes, and it's really. I'm sorry. Oh, there's nothing beyond that shelf. Yeah, it's literally just rows of shelves and books, shelves galore, if you will, or if you won't. Easily 75. Go ahead and roll. We'll say investigation for those three specifically. We'll say DC 15. That will work. You actually find several books leading to just talking about the history of Vecna and some lore regarding his hand and other missing appendages. There's been some talk of other things like the left toe of Vecna or the right ear of Vecna, but it's all been like you see like in margins hastily scrawled out, faker again, another charlatan. Notes like that. Um, Something that does catch your eye with that 24 investigation is a book that's written in it's actually written in common that details it's handwritten notes that details experiments and blood experiments and what needs to be done to bring a god back from the abyss. Okay. There are uh, several. I want to say they're books, but they're not really. It's like just like a bunch of paper scrawled everywhere. Kind of looks like the writings of a mad person. The writing, you notice the ink is a dusty, like a rusty brown. Um, and you look at the inkwell is um, kind of a black sludge at this point. It looks to be the ravings of a mad person, but you do catch things like little words like sacrifice, resurrect, slaughter, lambs. No, that's about it. Is anybody moving in? Seraphim is like, doo 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 doo. Einar, I'll put you in the middle. He's waiting for the roll 20 portal to appear. This door is trapped all to hell and back. You sit there, you look in, and this little vial slides out, and you have a vial of acid. It would have actually aerosolized it, and everybody within a 10-foot radius would have gotten 8d8. No, no, it's not 8d8. It's 8d6. Hey, Mike. All right. I know it's out of love. It's okay. I know it's out of love. It's all good. Oh, for the love of Pete, Bella. There better be a criminal at that door. Well, the way she's freaking out, like she better be actually trying to protect me. Well, yeah, because actually no, Bella would run away with her tail between her legs. She's all bark and no bite. It's Luna and Gubby. No, it's Luna and Gubby actually. The 10-year-old dog has a lot of fight in him, believe it or not, and he will kick some ass if he has to. Luckily, it's Cindy. Oh balls! Hang on. Oh, she got it. Oh yeah, like I've seen videos of cats that like just kick butt. Oh yeah, awful. Hang on, I'm gonna say hi real quick to Mrs. Russ B RB in a second. All right, I'm back, and I'm back. So, door open, long dark hallway. Off to the right, you see a door. Down the hallway, you hear chanting.
You have no say in the mood of the adventuring party. You can totally give advice on what the hell to do, because I'm not fond of being the first one diving head into shit all the time.
I only know how to smash things, so it would be really nice if you guys could get
Smashing
along.
things it would be an excellent way to deal with the chanting. These people
Uh,
are not reasonable. You should kill them. I will help.
Okay,
If
but do you think we should skip this door first, or check it out before we go to the chanting?
That the door is optional. There could be stuff in there, but there could also be traps in there.
Seraphima, can you detect if there's any life behind this door?
Seraphima closes her eyes and puts her hand, holy symbol, out, and she goes, "The only life in this castle is the four people standing right here. The
Is
rest
there any
is
unlife behind this door?
there are lots of unlife behind this door."
Uh,
Perhaps we should deal with them first so they don't come at us from behind.
yes, I concur.
That's a nice plan. Oh,
Hey!
I got into roll 20 finally.
Hey!
You like to see it.
I I remember that I have VPN on my antivirus and I activated it like if I was in USA, and
You also
then it
have
works.
double audio now.
Wait a second. Let me fix that.
Double audio, what's it mean? So that door you come to is locked. And
Okay.
you hear lots of
Lots of
Oh, can you not hear the rattling?
vaguely, but I think your noise canceling software is probably working against your attempt at Foley, admirable though it is.
Oh well. There are what sounds to be lots and lots and lots of skeletons behind the door.
Ah, if they're just skeletons,
But it is locked and barred.
you know, maybe we can ignore the skeletons for now.
If they do
Is
become
it-
a problem, I have some area of effect spells, as they're called, prepared that could be useful.
Is it
Ah.
barred from the outside, like from our side of the door, or
Yeah.
barred from?
It seems to you that even Zatanna wants to keep these things, whatever they are, in there.
Okay.
That's a
Yes.
good sign.
Let's play
So-
at it for another day then.
Yeah,
So if any battle breaks out at the chanting area, we need to make sure that none of our enemies pass through to this corridor, so they can unleash all
Good
these
call.
undeads towards us.
Not yet.
Could I take another dagger or something and just jam it in there so like there's an extra way, like maybe the
Make it harder to open.
Like, kinda
yes,
wedge
so
it in
that
there.
really
Yeah.
wedge it in there so that this door jam can't just magically fly up.
Yeah. I tell you what, you can give me. It would be a relatively low DC. We'll say, give me like a DC 10 strength check to wedge it in there. Good.
Clangs to the ground.
Nah, you kind of stick it in the wood. It's like, yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that'll make it harder. Won't it, guys?
Surely. Well done.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Again, I'll just
As
kind
you
of
go down the hallway,
stealthily, very quietly if I can. Shh.
as you go down the hallway, the chanting grows louder. Hang on, I stop right there for a minute. Oh damn, I don't have it on this one. I actually had the chanting at one point, but I think the thing got stripped out.
Okay.
Zatanna's like, come on, guys, we rehearsed this.
You're embarrassing me in front of the adventurers.
Guys,
What are you gonna think of us? What sort of code are we?
We need to get our shit together, guys. We'll never get Vecna up here like this.
what the
Yeah.
fuck, guys? Come on.
It doesn't have one eye, but it have 2 ears, and it needs to listen to the song.
Actually, technically, doesn't he have no ears because he's a lich?
Oh,
He
sorry.
has 2 ear holes.
So he
That's why I'm not the cultist.
has eldritch hearing, presumably.
Mm.
He hears with his magical mind somehow.
As you get closer down the hallway, you see Zatanna standing on a coffin with several priests around her.
Oh my god.
And a woman on her knees, all hands up, praying and chanting.
Does this woman look like she's... Okay. Does this woman look like she's in on it, or that she's,
Oh, she's totally down.
Okay.
Like she's wearing almost like a bridal gown, with her neck up like this and her hands outstretched as they're chanting.
Guys, this
And
these are up. Yes,
this
these are up.
figure pulls a dagger out and gets ready to slit her throat as her
Pardon the random shapes.
Was that vial of poison that you gave me, did it have a diffuser on it, or was the diffuser mechanism in the door?
The diffuser mechanism was in the door.
Okay.
Right now it's just a vial of acid. If you huck it, it does vial of acid damage.
Can I attach that vial to a crossbow bolt?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a... What'd that be? Hang on, give me a second.
Whenever you're ready, I'm dropping a spell on all those fuck.
Yeah,
Alright.
we gotta make sure to attack all at once so we can surprise them.
Give me a, we'll call it a survival check. Because you're trying to fletch an arrow, or make an arrow, or improvise an arrow, rather. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you've got one acid arrow.
Nice.
Okay, and I can't really see him from my angle, but I might try and creep up just to be able to get an angle that I can shoot him at.
Okay, give me a stealth check. With advantage because these guys are not paying attention. That will work.
Okay, so how far would we need to say for this? Like here?
Alright. I'm going to let everybody get one action before we start.
Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, my action's pretty simple.
Go ahead and roll initiative for me, and then we'll just use that to see who goes in what order.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Okay.
You can still use those rolls. I just need to... So Reed had a 17. Einar had 7. Alright, now we're good. You guys can keep rolling.
I got a 23, but we'll see if this one's better. It is not better. It's very sad.
Alrighty. Rita the Loom. I believe you are dropping a bomb.
Go ahead, drop the
Magnify
bomb.
gravity. They get
Hell yeah.
Constitution saving throws, and if they fail, it's 21 force damage, and they are speed reduced.
And they are what?
They have their speed halved until they end their next turn
Okay.
because of gravity reasons.
So what happened? So they get a con save?
I basically clench an arcane crystal, and the gravity there intensifies like they're briefly standing on Jupiter.
So this girl dies. She actually just gets smushed. Because until the ritual happens, she's a regular person with like 10 hit points. So,
Okay.
That's a thing. Alright, so priest number 1.
I wonder if it doesn't count to sacrifice them like
Fail.
that because he didn't slit her throat.
Yeah,
Just got
there was no
compressed
bleeding,
and floated.
crushing.
Fail. Come on, roll. There we go. Fail.
Rolling really badly.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
the gods.
Except that guy, he's doing okay.
Yeah, he kind of sucks. Hey, she passes. So half damage and no speed reduction. So it's 21 damage, right?
Yep.
For those who fail. Kills him. Kills him. Oh shit. Kills him. Kills him. No, he's okay.
Damn.
Kills him. And he's hurt real bad.
Well done.
Went better than expected.
Like you just literally see Reed come out, cast a spell, and these people just go as blood flows all over the sigil.
Shit.
Zatanna looks at you and goes, "You're ruining everything!"
Exactly.
Brienne, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna shoot the guy that I was originally gonna shoot.
Fire away.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay,
hang
and
on.
what would the acid damage be?
6d10. No. That would be
That was
nice.
46. Hang on. No, let me actually.
46 is not bad.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, 46.
Okay, so this is just the regular damage, and 4d6.
Okay, which one did you shoot?
The leftmost.
This guy?
Mm-hmm.
So you hit him for 17. Oh, he is very unhappy. He is bloodied as hell. Seraphima steps up, looks around. And casts Spiritual Guardians. At the doorway. So if any unfriendlies come past this doorway, they are going to have a bad time. And she looks pretty pleased with herself.
I didn't know you could cast it on a point. It says self 15-foot radius. I thought they'd kind of orbit the caster.
Yeah, that's how I thought it worked too.
And I'm moving her up then. Now she feels pretty satisfied with herself.
I guess we didn't take her by surprise.
She's Leroy Jenkins it.
She's fine.
I know her.
Well, could I move like over here and shoot my what? No.
Do you have a crossbow?
Goodness. Yeah, my crossbow. Sorry, my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
I'd like to shoot this guy right here. The one
Okey-dokey.
student. Do I have? Is this like a normal turn? Like, could I use my bonus action to rage, or just the attack?
Well, the rage damage wouldn't work on a crossbow anyway.
You could still rage though, just in case.
Like, yeah, if you want to rage,
So
you can go
Tom,
ahead and rage, but the
nukes
crossbow,
us.
yeah.
So I definitely want to rage. I'm going into rage right now. I'm taking out my crossbow, Scarface style, and shooting at the guy.
That will hit him.
Why are our rolls so good tonight, guys?
I love it when a raging barbarian hits with a heavy crossbow.
I don't think I've
Oh, I'm
ever
so
seen
mad
that
at you! Fuck
happen.
you from far away.
Yeah, that's why I brought up the Scarface thing, because it's like the most
Say
pissed off I've ever
say
seen
hello to
someone shoot something.
1d10.
Yeah.
That
Nice.
kills him.
Yeah.
Just,
Nice.
Yeah.
and he falls over dead. Zatanna's still up chanting, "Kill them!" Now-
Kill him, one minion.
You see two skulls come out of the fireplace. And now it's time. Everybody. Initiative. I almost said roll advantage. There is one of these fucks left. Which one's this one? The skull. Looks. Its eyes glow red with flame. As it fires on Seraphima. You see just a jet of flame shoot out of its mouth as she screams and catches fire. Oh shit.
Seraphina.
Con save. But she keeps concentration up. She's hurt really badly.
Nice.
So she's actively on fire.
She's stopping, dropping, and rolling. Reed, it's your turn.
With all the spirit angels rolling
Yeah,
around.
the spirit guardians are trying to pat her out.
Nice.
I'm going to come to here. And I will cast. I'm going to do Magnify Gravity again, I think.
Okay.
Or just make sure that.
Yeah, you can grab all of them.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, so I can get those 3.
Can you just imagine, like, only having the gravity magnified like hell on, like, half of a foot?
Your foot gets crushed. The DC is 14, and it's 12 damage full, 6 half. And I'm going to add Fury of the Small to Zatanna, so she gets an additional 5 damage.
The Flame Skull has advantage. It passes, but it takes... It's a half damage. So
Yep.
that takes 12... 6. Alright, your boy, Mr. Useless. Yeah, he dead.
Night.
For Zatanna, because I did Fury of the Small, it's 17 full damage or 11 if she passes.
What do we consider a nat 20 on that resistance? Do you house rule nat 20 as being anything beyond?
Well, no,
She just
because...
passed her save.
Yeah, it's pass or save. You can actually roll... Because you can roll a nat 20 and not roll a high enough DC.
Mm-hmm.
So...
As far as I know, nat 20s count for attack rolls and saving throws, but not ability checks.
Right. Oh, you want a cookie? Alright.
Okay, so
Really?
she just has
Here.
half plus 5. For 11.
I'm redoing the
11,
cookie.
yeah.
Where's your good girl? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so she gets 11.
And that's my turn. Actually, wait.
Oh, okay.
I have one thing. Nope, that's it. Yeah.
This skull's gonna move up. And it's gonna open its mouth.
Damn.
Nope, wrong way.
I don't think initiative is quite the roll.
No, that's not what I wanted to roll. 158. Oh no, I wanted to see the radius. I need...
Counter spell.
Nice! You like to see it. You see the
Thank
flame
you.
skull open its mouth, and like it starts to...
I was waiting for it.
And the fireball like starts to come out, and then you just see Reed go. And it...
That's it though. I can't do that again. It'll
Yeah.
be long rest. So
24 might have killed Seraphima, so
And just don't let him know that. Yeah, way to go, Reed! You better stop throwing this magic at us because it won't ever work.
okay.
Brienne, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of mosey on over. Let me check my distance here because I can't make it all the way. Yeah, I'll just walk up, kind of check on Seraphima, see if I can't friggin' help pat her out.
Yeah, she's by the time you get there, she's out. But like her once flowing locks are kind of bobbed in a very unfortunate and burnt dog smelling way.
Oh, that's unfortunate indeed. Okay, well, I'm gonna try and firstly smack that the one that was just counterspelled with a crossbow bolt. Hand crossbow bolt. Unsuccessfully. And I think I can move like another 10 feet. So I'm going to then kind of skirt around the wall over here.
Alright. Seraphima looks. She's pissed. I'll take care of you, bitch. As she drops the spell. Zatanna's still chanting.
Oof.
And all of a sudden she stops.
What does she say? Or what does she look like? Because we can't hear what she say.
She
silence. Good call. That will stop the flame skills from casting spells as well.
Perfect size for the room.
and it is a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, that's most of the room. Nice.
Yeah. And then she drops, exhausted. As Zatanna looks enraged, and she just like launches herself in a full-on stride straight at Brienne. And she's going to 17 hit.
It absolutely does.
She's not going to hit you, she's going to grab you, and then she's going to attempt to bite you.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, that one doesn't hit with a 13.
She just no.
So she's just holding on to me and she can't bite me?
Well, she's attempting to bite you, but it has not succeeded. But she does
And
have
can
to,
you dodge him
and
with
you
your
are
neck?
grappled. So if you try to hit her, you're at disadvantage.
Okay.
Or anything for that matter. Einar, you are up.
I don't think grapple does that. Restrained is what you're thinking
Restrained.
of. Grapple just means you can't move.
Hold. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let my crossbow rest aside and take my maul out and run towards Zatanna, and go into a frenzy rage. Right. So now I have 3 attacks, and I'm just gonna whack
Bam,
them
bam,
all
bam.
3 times at her. Yeah. I'm running like screaming, "Get off her!" Yeah. Then I get into the
Get
silence
off her, you-
effect, and
Mouth foaming.
That will not hit. Oh wait, you said
Okay.
reckless attack, right?
no,
Oh.
unfortunately I didn't. So
Oh, okay. Then that
You
will
have
not
2
hit.
more.
That
There we go, that one
absolutely
hit.
will hit.
nice.
Go ahead and roll your third one, and then roll the damage.
Yeah!
Oh,
The
damn!
crits! You'll love to see it.
I guess nice. And that ooh, spicy.
Oh
So
my.
that's 20,
Oh my.
48. She is an unhappy camper.
You really need to add that quadruple crit as an emote if it'll fit.
That would be that would be fun.
Yeah,
Just
that's
a
gonna
little
be an
square of 4 tiny bits of green, but everybody knows what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. I will. I'm gonna make that a custom emote.
Oh man, though, I'm just wondering what I see from this point because I just heard Einar, but I couldn't see Einar, but I could see Zaitama trying to bite me.
Maybe shortly enough you
what-
won't see Zatanna anymore.
Did you even hear him? Because it's silenced.
Well, it's okay. It's silent. So what do I see after Einar's onslaught there?
You don't really see a whole lot, but you smell some really bad breath, and you feel a little ichor on your face.
Ugh. So can I even see her face to try and get like a good view of that agony?
Probably not, because she's like right here.
Okay.
The flame skulls cannot cast. This is true. However, they can use fire ray as a ranged weapon. So that's what
Yep.
they're gonna do.
I'm gonna step away for one moment. I'll be back soon.
Okay, Einar, you're raging, so you get it's 9,
I do-
23 halved is 11 fire damage.
But if it is fire damage,
wait, no,
does it
no.
get half?
I'm sorry, it's just the 9 halved, so it would be 5.
It would just be 9. Because frenzied barbarians don't have
Oh,
non-weapon damage.
then,
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
then your beard gets singed, and you take 9 fire damage.
9.
And Reed,
Okay.
you are up.
Okay. How does Zatanna look?
Unhappy, but still, well, she
Okay.
looks kind of beat up, but that's about it.
Have just. I will go. There. And then I will do magnify gravity again on these two. Boop. Get poked, please, and thank you. That was a good roll. That was a really good roll.
Whoa.
Nice.
Flame Skull 34. Oh, okay. So 20. Yeah, the Flame Skull is host. And
Okay.
can't move.
Was that a nat 1 on a con save?
That was a not 1 and a con save.
Oh,
It's also 7, 8, and 8 on 3d8. So that was satisfying.
That's the wrong one. Because you got this one, you said, right? Not this one.
Yep.
Alright, hang on. Then that one.
This one still has a fireball, and I cannot counter it. So that's probably going to happen on its turn.
Alright, it is bloodied. This one's bloodied.
Okay.
And then Zatanna. Ooh.
Nice.
Spicy. She is unhappy. So
it's
it's
getting splattered with more
23.
ichor.
She is bloodied.
Thank God.
And, like, she actually, because of the extra weight, drops Brienne. Because,
Oh,
like,
I probably smooshed to the floor.
you just kind of drop. So their their movement's halved, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's gonna move to over here, and it's gonna shoot another fire ray at Einar. Does a 14 hit?
Meets it, beats it. Yeah, that right? I'm 14 EC. I have 14 EC.
Yep, it
Yep.
hits them.
It hits.
I was almost
Okay.
max for that roll too.
17
Okay.
fire damage.
Half of that since you're raging.
No.
Nope.
Fire damage doesn't get half, only concussion,
Oh.
and slashing, and piercing.
You have to be a specific type of barbarian to have all damage. And
Right.
even then you don't have psychic.
Brienne, you're up.
Okay. Well, I have one foe immediately in front of me. So what I'm going to do is, I think Einar seems to have her under control. So, that's what I want. Let's see, distance here. Yeah, I can make that. I'm going to disengage from her, scoot around, and try and beat up this flaming skull here
All right. Go ahead and hit.
with my rapier.
That will hit.
Nice.
Nice. 10. It is displeased.
Didn't you say that one was hosed?
No. I thought this one was.
Oh,
the one that got-
that was the incorrect damage calculation. Okay.
But this one is close to host.
Good.
Nice. Okay, and that is all.
Seraphima looks. And she goes, I can help you, Einar. And she runs forward and throws a level 2 cure wounds on Einar. For 9 health.
I thank her through mimicry because I can talk.
Thank!
Zatanna is unhappy. She took a lot of damage last round. But you know what? She didn't take any damage. She's now. You look as some of her wounds start to close up and heal.
Yeah.
Goddamn vampires.
Stands up and she smiles and then turns and no. She smiles and looks at Einar and goes, Einar, you don't want to
She's
fight
silent.
me, do you? Oh, fuck, she is. You're right. All right, then in that case, she's
Her
gonna,
lips move.
She's
Maybe.
gonna attack. 18 hit.
Yeah, definitely.
She's going to grab you and try and bite you. I believe the 13 does not hit.
No, it misses.
So like she like tries to bite and like gets like your beard and like misses just because your beard's so thick, like right in here. She's like,
So matted.
that's not
Gets
working
like
out
old
so
food
well.
particles.
I know, you're up.
Oh, can I try and break the grapple?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just a strength check.
restraint.
Okay.
Contested strength check.
You win.
But you win.
Okay. And that's my turn, or can I do anything?
You have your
after
bonus
that?
action and you can attack with it as a frenzy, right?
Yeah. That's true. So that's what I do. I'm gonna attack her. Maybe
Unfortunately, that will not hit.
Okay.
You just kind of break free and push her off, and like when you go to hit her, you just kind of miss.
Okay. So I wait for my next attempt.
This fireball. That's what's coming. But it looks at Reed.
Isn't it silenced?
Goes in a
I
little bit
mean,
closer.
I'm on the very edge of it.
Sorry, my throat.
Okay.
Really dry down my mouth. It's moving over, almost right on top of you, and you kind of close your eyes, and then you realize it's shooting the fireball this way.
Damn.
I need Einar. I need a dex save, please.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I'm down.
Those fireballs, man.
Seraphima jumps out of the way, but she still takes half damage and is down as well.
Great. Okay, time to run.
Our healer's down. Just leave me.
And we also have no way of stopping the vampire's regeneration, so leave or die are now our options.
Yeah.
Think we can take out these flame skulls?
If we're lucky, maybe.
Reed, you're up.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action to disengage, which I can do as a goblin. And I'll go up there. And I will... Which one of the flame skulls... never mind, I can't even hurt them. I'll throw a firebolt at Zatanna.
Alright.
I miss. That's it.
This flame skull looks and fires its flame ray at Brienne.
That hits, unfortunately. I also have uncanny dodge and flame resistance, though.
So that would be uncanny dodge halves it to
4, and then
4,
2.
2. Okay. Math is hard. You take a whole 2 fire damage. And it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to kind of skirt around it, not breaking my engagement. And then I'm going to stab it again.
Alright.
15
That
hit a flame
hits.
skull?
It does. Go ahead and roll damage. That kills it.
Nice.
Okay, now I wish to use the rest of my movement to, let's see, that would have been like close to 10 feet that I moved, so let's move another 15 feet. See if I can't, like, lurk and put the coffin between her and myself. At least give me partial cover from her. Well, no, that's all I can do.
Saves. Zatanna looks at you, looks at Reed, looks back at you. And points.
I didn't hear that. If you said something.
Exactly. She's still in the cone of silence.
Oh. I thought the internet was gonna go.
And she turns into a bat and tries to fly past Reed.
Damn.
Try and shank her as she flies by.
Yeah, but I miss.
You just kind of jump up, just kind of miss as she flies off. Einar, I need a death save, please, sir.
Sure. Nice.
2 successes. Nice.
Yes.
I think with an at 20, you regain consciousness.
Yeah,
don't
you
you?
come up with like
With
one
1
hit
HP.
point. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we explicitly closed that door behind us in the library.
Yeah. Well, but as I come back, I say, the other room. She's gonna release them.
She's a
Trying
bat!
to get up.
I say, but I don't say, because I'm silenced.
Oh yeah, it's true. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
the door-
I'm pointing to the door, like,
Well, is she up to that door? She's still bat.
She's still a bat.
Okay.
This flame skull looks left, looks right, and fires its flame ray straight at Brienne. 14.
Meets it. Juicy half and half for another 2.
Reed, you're up.
Can I see Zatanna?
Yeah, there's a bat headed towards the door. That's literally as far as she could get.
I will.
Magnify gravity, the bat splats to the floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's why I have 1 second level spell slot left, and it's gonna be Magnify Gravity on her. First, I'm gonna move up. And actually, no, not that far. Here. And have one of these.
There we go.
She makes it, so she takes 7 force damage. And that's it.
Like the bat just kind of hits the wall. Brienne, you're up.
Well, I need to get over there super quick if I can, so I need to also dispatch my skelly friend over here. Yeah, make it 2 for 17. Stab.
That will stab it.
Stab!
That will also stab it.
Still up?
Well, I only see the 10 piercing, but it is still up with the 10 piercing. It is bloodied, more than bloodied. It's not
Okay.
feeling great.
Okay, well, that's... You know... Can I, like, bonus action disengage, kind of try and awkwardly hide behind this chest to get semi-cover, even though I can, like, literally levitate over and stab my face with
Well, it
flame?
wouldn't stab your face, it would burn it off. But yeah, I see where you're coming from.
She says stab her face with flame.
That's fair.
It's flaming
Seraphima,
agony. Death save, please.
death save. That's going to be a failure.
I believe, Seraphina. I believe.
The bat fucks off. Einar, what are you doing?
well, I don't know if I try to say stabilize Seraphina, if I try to shoot at the flame skull.
I would be yelling at you to run after her, but not that you could do that.
Yeah. I'm undecided. Throwing dice. Just one or two. I'm gonna throw a d4. 1 or 2. I help Seraphima. Okay, so I'm gonna run towards Seraphima and try to stabilize her.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check. We'll say DC 12.
Nice.
That stabilizes her.
Okay, so I'm like coming right here and my turn right here.
Okay. Flame skull. It looks right at you. It would smile if it could, but it looks like it's smiling. It looks so happy to see you.
Oh man.
It's so happy to see you. It misses with a nat 1. Just kind of like singes off your cloak a little bit. Reed, you're up.
Fuck. I wish I could hurt these flame skulls at all. Satana's gone?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll come over here and I will try to do a tiny little drip of damage to that flame skull with Sapping Sting. It gets a con save. It takes nothing. The timelines are not favorable for us
It's
right
not
now.
looking at me, so I'm prime opportunity to get in a sneak attack.
Now all we can do is cheer for Brienne. Now that we're out of the cone of
Does
silence.
that require a stealth, or just being behind it is good enough?
Give me a stealth check. That'll work.
Okay. So I hit
That will also work.
that.
That kills it.
and
Nice.
Oh, I need to check that box. Okay. Well, I killed it even without the sneak attack, so.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I figured.
and-
I figured with the sneak attack damage like piled on, that would do the job. So.
Okay. Well, silence. Did silence drop when Seraphima dropped?
Yes. I forgot
Okay.
about that. So yeah, silence is down.
We
Oh,
should get after her right now while we can. Do we have any potions that we can stuff down Seraphima's throat?
I think someone had potions like that they got at the chests where we found Reed at the session before he joined us.
I
But
don't
I
think I have
don't
any
know.
left.
I certainly don't have any left.
I got
but
nothing.
We can try to run to her, but I don't.
Yeah.
Can I make a check to see what I know about vampires, or do I already know about vampires?
Give me an Arcana.
History?
That'll work. Yeah, you know about vampires. Reed knows what Mike knows.
So I communicate to the party that unless we can deal radiant damage to her, she will heal rapidly, and she can't be killed. So
Seraphima
any
would have to.
Seraphima is the only one who can do that, probably with Sacred Flame. I assume she has. So she has to be conscious, and she has to be hitting with Sacred Flame in order for us to have even a chance of bringing Zatanna down. Like, we could nuke her down in one round if we had enough damage, but if none of it was radiant, she would just come back.
Oh, that's dreadful.
Vampires are very irritating.
Yeah, and I don't think I'll be able to catch her at the speed she had.
That too, yeah.
creature.
We hurt her
Well,
quite a
she's-
bit, but she'll just flee and rejuvenate herself. And
Is she stuck to this castle, though? Is the question. Depends on the
she
time
might
of day.
be.
Well, she had the ability to open the doorknobs, transformed into a bat, so I think she.
No, they left the door open.
Oh, so we.
Her
so
coffin,
we had the-
where she
the
needs to
inability
return
to
to
close the door.
sleep might be here.
Well, let's check out these. If there's anything in this that might be able to assist in some way, shape, or form. This seems like as much of a loot crypt as anything.
Yeah, can I look at are there like symbols and stuff were for the ritual they were doing? Can I see if I could, does it match up with the notes?
It, from what you saw, yes, it matches up almost exactly to the note.
Alright. I'm just gonna go around the circle and like break
Scuff
key
it out.
lines of the drawing in order to render it powerless as best I
I'm
can.
gonna hit the
Give me a
bathroom
perception
real
check.
quick.
Okay, give me a perception check. What's your passive perception?
I do have advantage on perception check because of my eagle eyes. My passive is 17.
When you go to take your foot to smudge out the chalk line, the lines are glowing. And they're, you see the symbols pulsing. And then they go black.
Okay. Does it look like there's the ritual just was unpowered and so it ended, or did something actually happen?
About 2 or 3 minutes go by, and then the fireplace ignites. And you see a little spinning ball in the center, like a black marble.
Would we have searched the chests before that?
Okay.
But it's in the fireplace. It's here.
Okay, I'm scared. A marble, you say? Is it floating?
It is floating.
Can I carefully scoop it into my bag of
Don't
holding?
touch it.
Give me. Are you going to try?
To scoop it without touching it into my bag of holding, yes.
Don't touch it. Don't even try.
So you go to.
It's not a marble.
Oh, it's like Aladdin talking to a poo.
You go to scoop the bag, and the first thing you notice is that like the bag's super heavy. Is like just, and then all of a sudden it's empty
The bag is empty?
completely.
How could a bag of holding be empty, though?
It's empty.
Damn.
Did you have stuff in it?
Yeah.
Our bag of holding with all
Like,
the
Was
gold.
that the
up
one
with
that was
this
stuffed
marble?
full of treasure?
I'm confused about this marble, though.
Have you guys not seen one of these before?
No, I've never seen this in my
Oh
life.
dear. Oh dear.
What
That's
is
not
this
a
marble?
that's not a marble. It's a siphon.
A siphon for what?
What does it do?
Power for Vecna.
How could it siphon gold? Gold isn't power.
It siphons anything that touches it.
Well,
People, matter. What the cult prizes most of all is magical objects, because when they throw those in, the siphon gathers
I
up the
mean,
magic and gives
if
it
you
to their
could
god.
argue in this case, if the siphon touched a planar portal, but nothing else.
I'm not sure how it didn't destroy the bag of holding, to be honest. It might have actually rendered it non-magical.
Well,
So it
might
just
have been
emptied
an
the
act of
contents of the
God.
planar portal. Did the marble change in
No, it's just like a black marble about the size of Hayasi. About the size of like a soda cap. And it's
It
just
did
spinning.
what?
Damn. Well, is there anything else
like
on the?
It's not really a marble so much as a hovering point
Black
singularity
ball.
in the air
Yeah.
that consumes everything that touches it. You can't move it. Don't touch it.
Oh,
And
so it didn't look
it may
like a
well
marble,
also
'cause
emanate an anti-magic field. If it's
okay,
like
if it
the
didn't
ones
look like a
Reed has
floating
read
marble,
about.
I probably wouldn't have tried to scoop it up. But
Yeah, like I'll let you go ahead and say you didn't try and scoop it up, but the bag of holding is still empty.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna start throwing garbage at the hole, like
Don't put anything in it.
It just
like a page of a scroll that I.
Do you understand that it's
I
meant
know.
to empower the Whispered One?
But-
Giving it anything is a bad idea.
how can we get rid of it?
You
It's
can't.
like-
I don't know of a way.
Even, but even paper with my.
I mean,
saliva
I don't know if
can
it'll.
empower it?
I don't know if it'll help. Paper's gonna help him, but the point of that thing is to absorb energy to make him a god.
Is
So
there any
why
way
put
I can
anything
get
into it at
back
all?
The gold?
You could try going through it and see if you survive the process of being siphoned, and then you'll be in wherever the hell it's going to.
What if
I wouldn't
it's
recommend it.
destroyed? Would the gold come back?
No.
I was thinking more like I throw
Do
stuff
I-
at it and it just goes towards
Can
the
I?
face. Of
Okay.
Vecna.
I need to ask how much I know about Vecna and how much.
Like,
is
I'll
if
let
it's-
you. I'll let you know about
Hmm.
the anti-magic field, so that
Okay.
if you go outside.
But
of
I don't know where the siphons go or
Like,
what
I'm
happens to
confused
what
about
goes
how
through them.
close does something need to be for it to be siphoned?
It needs to touch the orb.
But
pretty
it
sure.
also emanates an anti-magic field of roughly 50 feet. 50 to 100 feet.
So magical items within that radius are nullified, and spells cannot be cast.
Does nullifying a bag of holding destroy it?
No.
Okay. So it's not destroyed.
Well,
Not that I know of.
not
If
that
you if you held up the bag and went like that around the siphon, that might destroy the bag. But I think that's what you did.
No, I wouldn't have done that if it didn't look like a juicy marble gem.
No. This is the exact opposite of a juicy marble gem. This is like a black marble of death.
Okay. And that's
And
irritating.
Was it inside one of the chests? Is that it?
No, it's in the fireplace.
Yeah, let's look at
Alright.
these chests while we're at it now. So we may as well remove everything of value.
Yeah,
away from
I'll look
this
over here.
crappy
I'll see if
portal.
it's trapped first.
I'll keep my distance because I'm
Um,
almost there.
They're not trapped or locked. She had no reason to lock or trap any of them because, well, quite frankly, she didn't expect anybody to defeat her. So, you know.
Okay, well, what's in the box?
In that box, there is a literal chest full of gold.
Okay, I'm pissed off about my bag, so I'm gonna drag the chest back to the entrance.
You just hear like this screeching.
Do you want some help with that?
Yes, Einar, please drag this. I'm going to check the other one.
Okay.
Ugh.
All right, Reed.
Yeah.
In yours, there is a chest full of gems and rubies, worth roughly 500 platinum.
I'm gonna take all of those.
Well, drag the chest.
No, I'm just gonna fill up my bag with gems.
And then in the other box, or in the other chest, you find various items. One of them looks to be a wand of some sort. Also, the chest isn't that big, so it would be a maul.
A mole? Einar, here, take this. Might be better than whatever you're using.
Are you sure you ain't gonna kill me or suck me to death?
No, it's probably okay.
All right then. I take it like first with just the point of my finger, then the tip of my finger, then I take the whole thing.
Okay.
It's fine. It's actually super light. Well, actually, it's super light until you take it out of the box, and then it becomes a regular ball again.
Okay, so after we drag the stuff, do we eventually notice that this, or like my bag of holding suddenly gets super heavy and like frickin' thunks to the floor again?
Well, it would get like super heavy and then super light again, as like it loaded up and then like the portal plane reappeared as soon as you left the radius of the anti-magic field.
Okay. I'm very happy now. Einar! The gold, it's
Can you-
back!
Oh, well, I'm happy for you certainly. Do you want me to keep carrying this chest, or will you
I
store
start
at your
crying
magic bag?
as I pile that gold into the bag of holding again, and I just kind of yeet the stick at Reed. I'm
What?
sure this does something good.
She tosses you the wand of MM.
Magic missiles,
Oh.
probably.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I didn't know that you valued gold so much. And
Gold
is
is everything.
Seraphima up? What is she doing?
Seraphima's just laying there unconscious because
Okay.
like
Okay,
you
So,
stabilized
gonna-
her so she's not bleeding out, but she's out.
I'm gonna give her
So-
some water and try and bring her to.
Okay.
Not really coming to at this point.
Well, then I'll lift her at my back like carrying bodies, and I'm just gonna carry her.
All right, you fireman's carry her out. And you guys make it out, and you do not see Zatanna as you make your way up through the castle.
Well, where should we
we must
rest,
remember
we
to-
reckon?
We must remember to come back after and clear this room, or our contractor will be a little pissed off, probably.
Well, do you think that disrupting this sigil, or whatever it is, would muck up the siphon at all, Reed?
Okay, I was really
Why-
scared you were asking me this.
I mean,
'cause
I
have no
tried.
idea.
I tried to do that. Do I have any idea if that would
Do you think, like,
Work?
acid might
if I
take
just
away
if
at it?
is there any way to affect the sigil in a way that would
No.
maybe nullify the?
So, as I understand how the sigils work, the mechanic is that basically once the creatures in each spot die, and that area gets filled with blood, it activates the ritual. So the smashing of them and
So
filling
I
the
did
blood-
it. Great. Whoops.
Oopsie.
Oh, how can we
we
get
can-
rid of that dreadful thing then?
We can still
I
hear the
don't
noise
know.
of the- We can
I
still hear
think
the
there
noise
are
of the number.
timelines in which it's possible, but I'm not sure if this is one of them yet.
Einar, do you think that killing Zaitama might get rid of this siphon?
I don't even understand what that siphon thing is.
Is there anything in your ritual book, or whatever the book is with all these squiggly lines that match, about removing the siphon?
DM.
Are you gonna? Because you wrapped it with twine and to remind yourself not to open it.
But I looked through it.
Okay. Do you
Before I
have
did that.
Caleb memory? I don't know.
No.
You would see that there are 7 other rituals that need to be completed to fully bring him back, one for each bride.
Okay. I will let the others know about. If
So,
we
like,
can,
the-
if we can find the other brides and kill them before they complete their rituals, but they
Well-
might be they're very likely in progress already or gathering what they need. So
But
we need to find out
nothing
where
is-
they are.
Nothing can undo this.
The book, as far as I know, nothing in the book says how to undo it. The book isn't really about not bringing back Vecna. You know what I mean?
It's
We
all
could
about
try
how
to-
to do it.
We could try to do it in reverse and unmake the ritual. That might work, but it might not.
Do you think that we could consult
So-
anyone in the city about?
So we need to
Magic
take a lot of
like
dead
this.
bodies and put the blood back into them. That's it.
Well, that's not possible, obviously, but we might be able to like reverse the runes or something, or like unwrite the runes in a specific order that would walk back the magic. That I'm just guessing. I don't know if it's possible or not. It might be that there's nothing more we can do here except seal it off and prevent anyone from feeding the siphon.
Maybe the clerics who hired us can help us. With
People
this.
of high religious knowledge and arcane knowledge would definitely be the
I
experts to ask.
think we
I am in theory
definitely
one of the
need-
people of high arcane knowledge, and this is as much as I know.
We need to ask them if we can, because this is pretty
Yeah,
do
crappy.
This is a really big deal because if the rest of them get their siphons done, then
Like, I wanted
We're-
to take this castle for my own, but I don't want a castle with a siphon in the
out of
basement.
game real quick. Are we in Exandria, DM? Are we in Faerun? What have you decided?
You know what? You're in Exandria. Because we never
So
really discussed it.
is this post Vecna's previous ascension or during his ascension?
I haven't decided yet. Well, it's definitely pre Vox Machina. This would be like maybe
This is a while.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, as far as we know, Vecna is just an Archlich who was extremely powerful and near immortal and wanted to become a god and worked on the problem of becoming a god for a very long time, and his cult seems to be, in the final stages of making it happen. So we should not let it if we can, because Vecna becoming a god would be real bad, for reasons of presumably they'll be doing it here in the material plane, and there's a thing called the Divine Gate, which keeps all of the gods out of the material plane. And if Vecna was here, he'd just get to do whatever the fuck he wanted because he's on this side of the Divine Gate and no one could stop him, not even the other gods. So the material plane would become the Vecna plane.
Well, we must go and consult them at once.
Yeah, we need to alert the authorities.
Yeah, this is
About
kind
this.
of out of our league, but
We need to tell the
We'll do what we
people.
can.
We need to tell the level 10 wizards and higher about this, because they need to fucking know.
There's shit
I mean,
going down.
Thankfully,
And
we
clerics.
already have
Wizards and
gold
clerics.
from it.
can we
These gems
hear
will fund my research for a good long while.
I think, yeah, we should go bugger off right now if we can, and try and immediately get some higher level knowledge bodies to deal with this siphon in my basement.
Where in the world are we? Are we in Caldore, Wildmount, Marquette?
I hadn't thought this in my head yet, and I should have. I apologize. Hang on, that's a DMG. You're gonna
Basically, what's the nearest major city?
nearest major city post calamity, but pre
Conclave.
conclave would be. I should totally go to Rumblegoose. I hear it's really nice.
Nice island. Beautiful island. Volcano there that's not too bad. Just kind of does its own thing. It's a nice place.
You guys would be probably in the Marrow Valley area.
Okay, so we're in Wildmount. Cool.
Yeah, you're in Wildmount. I'm gonna say
Oh.
you're in, like, probably the nearest town would be like Hupperduke.
Okay. The nearest major city though would probably be Zadash. We might find arcanists in Harpaduke, but there's more engineers.
Well, in
That's
Zadash,
a-
they have the Cobalt Soul.
Right. Yeah. So Zadash is probably our better bet for having people actually who know about this shit. Harpaduke is closer though.
You'd reckon the historians that we took this task from would also maybe have a lot of insight of where we could head to.
Where were they exactly?
They were in Hupperduke.
Okay, so we should definitely tell them first, and maybe do some shopping in Hupperduke if y'all feel like it, and then I would suggest there might be like a mage in Hupperduke or a cleric who can send to, higher up the higher up the government food chain and let them know what the hell's going on. If they don't, we might have to carry a message to Zadash ourselves.
Well, let's get to it.
I agree. This is a matter most urgent.
And
I
a
mean,
matter
we've
most
looted
urgent.
this place. Pardon me?
I was going to say, and a matter most urgent that is temporarily closed because we're done for the night. We're going to end here. Good job, guys. You foiled the bad guy, sort of.
That fucking vampire got away. I'm impressed with us for living through 2 flame skulls, though. Sort of, because fucking what's her name, Seraphima. She's still unconscious, but
yeah, but Seraphim.
we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
At least, though, even with the siphon here, like a majority of the loot that is of value is gone in this bag of holding.
Yeah, wealth is definitely good. Wealth will help us in our own personal quests, whatever they may be, and it will help us fight the Vecna cult. Because
You know what else? What else will help you guys fight the Vecna cult? The extra level that you just got.
Hashtag fuck Vecna. Cool.
Nice.
Congratulations, you guys level up.
I will take it. I enjoy leveling up.
Gladly. I've never played Rogue, so I don't know what's that.
Hey, Mike, DM question.
Hmm?
Is there any way, since I got to level 5, would I have found other scrolls to add to my spell book? Or can I have bought some with this money that I have somehow retroactively?
Yeah, you guys can buy them next week. Hupperduke.
Okay. Buy scrolls next week.
Another question, I guess.
You can get some scrolls in Up Hop.
Yeah, I've heard there's some decent scroll shops in Up.
So how much gold was in, like, the colossal pile that we grabbed?
Oh, like that ginormous pile? I thought I gave it to you guys last week.
You did, but I didn't write it down.
Oh, hang on.
Is it in the chat?
Yeah, it should be in the chat. I'm just scrolling up.
Yeah, I didn't want to actively add it to my character until I was sure I wasn't gonna, like, die.
Valid.
So this is 3,500 GP.
Ooh, I get an arcane tradition feature.
That'll buy
I
us
actually-
pretty. Okay. And was the ceremonial sword worth anything? Okay. Ooh, I get expertise. That's
It's a good
sixth level.
feature.
For the sword. So big pile, you said 20 or 12 platinum and pound of gold? That's a lot of loot. So what was the 5,000 you said? Okay. Okay, so scratch that out. So I have 3,500 gold pieces, 1,275 platinum pieces, and another 5,250 gold pieces.